Hey, Leisha, how's it going today? How you been doing?
Hi, I'm doing all right.
That's good. That's good. Well, thank you for attending this coaching session. Today, what we're gonna be doing is just gonna guide you through, or you're gonna talk to me about your focus, your reflection, your plan, and your accountability. But first off, before I ask anything else, do I have your permission to record this video for my coaching faculty?
Yes, you do.
All right. So let's get started. How you been since last week? Since your last progression on working on your sleep schedule?
Um, I've been doing all right because even after the sleep, we did do the whole running thing, and I did get a chance to go running as I said I would. It
Okay.
wasn't ideal how I would wanted it to be. It wasn't outside, but like I was losing sunlight. It was really cold, so I did it inside. So it was. I ended up doing these things that we discussed as we
Mm-hmm.
have planned.
Right.
I just have to make sure I keep consistent with the schedule that I had set out for myself. So,
Has that
but
been good
overall,
for
I
you?
think I'm doing
Okay.
good.
My bad. All right. That's good. That's good. I'm glad you getting on this sleeping, getting on your running schedule. You realize what's going on and you face it head
Yeah.
on. I love that. So, in order to best use your time while we're here, what would you like to discuss today?
So, there's been this topic that I've been avoiding. I've been avoiding it for the longest because I guess I'm just lazy and I don't want to address it. The
Mm,
topic is my finances, okay?
mm-hmm.
Um, I used to be at a point in my life where, I'd be stressed out about my finances, but I'm not there anymore. Now I have everything on auto pay and I don't pay attention to my money anymore. I know the money is there and I know everything is set up to be paid. So I leave it alone.
Okay.
The problem I'm having with this though is because all the auto pays come out and stuff. Um, I'm not sending money to my savings account as I usually would because I have the money just sitting there waiting for whatever bill is coming next because I'm not paying attention. Like I'm just absent minded altogether.
Okay.
So I I need to start putting away money for a rainy
Mm-hmm.
day. So I need to start moving the money. So I need to pay attention. I need to fix it up somewhat.
Right. Okay. So right now, you're talking about your money situation, your finances, and maintaining it, and that's pretty serious. It sounds like, the money's there. It takes it out on auto pay. You want to put some money towards savings to build that up, and you want to get on top of things. Well, how does that look like for you if we were to create a plan for you today and stuff?
Well, I want to be able to at each check that comes in, I want to be able to put some money to savings. Like
Okay.
I don't want to have to like I want to here's what has happened to me in the past. I put money away for savings and then an auto pay will come out and then here goes my bank account in the negative. You get what I mean? So it's
Yeah.
like I'm not paying attention to like, okay, you can only if you do say if I take out $100,
Mm-hmm.
I can only spend maybe $50 because I need to have another $100 left in my bank account to pay the auto pay bills. Like I'm
Yeah.
not focused on it. Like I'm not paying attention. Like I just not that I don't care, but like I'm just like I don't have time to be bothered with it. That's just how I
Okay.
feel.
So I hear the frustration in your voice, and let's dive into that. What makes you feel like you have to just push it away? You know, like I don't want to deal with it, but yeah, let's
I
look into
have
that.
I have too much going on in my life as is. So now that before I used to pay each thing one by one.
Mm-hmm.
Like when I get paid, I'd pay all the next bills. So then I'll pay them all at once. and that way I can move my money at the same time because I already paid all the bills.
Right.
It's not like I'm waiting on auto pay. And it's not like I can set up auto pay to all hit at one day because what if it's not consistent, you know? Because the dates that I get paid fluctuate. So it's like,
Mm-hmm.
what's safe to do, you know? Like I don't want to go back to manually paying my bills. Like I don't. I don't want to. That's too much too.
Right.
But it did work
So,
for me. It did
mm-hmm.
work previously.
Okay.
Like I got paid today. I looked at my because I have a little like a little ghetto budget that I look
Mm-hmm.
at and I'll know all the dates of what's coming up next, and then I'll pay them all, transfer what I need to savings, and leave a little spending money. And it worked, but I guess I want to just be bougie and use auto pay. I don't know.
Okay. I love your personality when you say that. Yeah, that reminds me of my folks too.
Thank you.
Not to laugh at you, I'm laughing with you, just to let you know. Have you ever created a budget plan? Okay. Suggestion. Have you ever did a budget plan or anything in the past? I saw you hide your face. What's going on? Talk to me.
Yes, go get one of the chips. Okay, go get one of the chips. In the bottom. So I've always wanted to do a budget, but I feel like I never stick to it or I never fully follow through. Like that's just in the pantry? Yes, underneath the bottom. Like the one I was eating. I want it. I want that other one. Leanna, I'm doing something right now. Can you come back? Please.
Oh,
Sorry.
no, it's
Um,
okay. It's,
but yeah,
kids are
like
kids.
I feel like I started the budget and I never fully followed through on the budget. Like, okay, say I created it
Mm-hmm.
and I never see it again. Or I never go look back at it. I never, because the banks, they
Mm,
have like a budget thing in them where you can kind of play with it a little bit.
mm-hmm.
And like I've tried to use it, but I don't know. I want to be that person with that budget, knowing where my money goes and how I'm spending and stuff. But I'm not there. I'm not there.
Okay. So I know a couple suggestions and plans, but it depends on how you're going to hold yourself accountable this time around. Because, yes, you have things going on in life, but finances could be one of those important pillars in anyone and most likely everyone's life that could affect everything else at the same time. So, my question is to you, how important is managing your finances to you?
It's extremely important because I not having my finances together does stress me out. Like it's a at one point, it was worse than that, but now it's just like just not having it in order.
Hmm.
I'm happy that I'm able to, cover my bills, but in the same breath, like I want more, you know?
You want to utilize it to its full extent on saving, on putting aside, of paying this bill, because you
Just
did
maximize it.
mention maximize it. You said
Yeah.
the paychecks or the paydays do fluctuate, or
Mhm.
the balance of what needs to be drawn does fluctuate on your bills, because we all have electricity, heat, water bills, and everything, So there's utilities, there's miscellaneous bills and everything. Um, who do you have in your corner to support you or hold you accountable?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if I have anybody to, not when it comes to like a budget or something like that. I do have my friend that keeps asking me how I'm going to make more money. I don't know if I think I probably need to work one of those spreadsheets again from one of the banking apps
Can I
maybe
suggest something?
now, huh?
It, okay, so for myself, I do a lot of learning myself. I go on Microsoft Word Excel and I upload one of their financial spreadsheets and I learn how it's used. And then, some jobs or most jobs, you're able to see how much you're getting paid. I don't know if that's with your job or have an estimation of what you're being paid.
Yeah.
So, have you ever, when you created a budget before, did you ever like overestimate your what you're gonna get or underestimate? Or did you ever like give yourself a limit on how much or maximize how much your bills could be? Because
So
yeah.
remember now, I told you it's from like the banking apps. So the bank sees
Mm-hmm.
how I swipe my money. So yeah, I'll go in and I'll be like, and it will kind of tell you how my money flowed too, like how
Mm-hmm.
much money I got in. I guess I could put like a guesstimate or something like that. But
Mm-hmm.
on the thing, it will tell you, and I can designate like 500 to this, 500 to that, $10 to this, $10, and then how I swipe my card, it will fill in each spot. So like I'll say I remember putting like say $100 budget on something, and then come to find out I spent like $900 on the like my grocery. My grocery budget was like say $500, but then I ended up spending a whole $1,000 on groceries for that month. So it's like, yeah, I don't really. I've never just successfully
Budgeted the finances. Well, I'm gonna let you
right and
know I'm your coach, but I'm not a financial advisor. So
okay, thanks.
I just want to let you know that I don't want to like bridge the line between giving financial advice if that's not my expertise for the most part. But what I see and what I hear, you possibly have a friend that could hold you accountable. You do go on the app. Have you ever thought of spending some more time on the app where you get more familiar with it, or when you do get paid, holding yourself to that time? And remember, we did talk about your running and your sleeping schedule. So, along with your schedule and everything, when you do get paid on those days, would it not hurt? Like a suggestion, once again, would it not hurt? Because you're smiling about it. Would it not hurt to set aside some time once that money comes in to look at all your bills to give it a
I I
good rough
could I
estimation?
could I could take a look. And I could, because I do have like a rough draft. It's just not like pretty. It could just be my way, but I do want to have like an official budget. Like, okay, I go to the store, I'm only spending $500 on groceries for the month, and that's it. Like, I want to have those restraints, if that makes sense. So
Right.
I guess, yeah, I can. I think, when do I get paid next? I don't even know. Because then I could double down on a date. Let me just double check something here.
Go for it.
Um, let's see. Okay. Mm, all right, I got paid. It's kind of hard because this is a little messy. Army. Um. Okay, I got paid on the second. I get paid every 2 weeks. Let's see. Where's my calendar? I got paid on the second. Paid every 2 weeks. So the 16th. So that means I would have gotten paid last week. So now I'm gonna have to wait until the 30th.
The 30th.
Yes, I think the 30th will be the next date that I get paid from my regular job. Because I have a few different streams. So the 30th, that would be the next date. So on the 30th, I can definitely see working my budget on a bill day. I guess that could work because February is coming and my birthday is coming soon, and
Oh,
I might want to know how to spend my money in February so that I don't go crazy.
right. That'd
but
be a good
um,
thing.
but yeah, the 30th, January 30th. Let me write that down because you know I'm a little special. I have to have things written.
Organization is key.
Yeah, I gotta write it down. So January 30th, I will review budget and set aside money to savings.
So when you do this on the 30th and you're looking at your time frame and your calendar,
Mhm.
while as we're speaking, we're cultivating an action plan at the same time, right? So,
Mhm.
for example, you said for groceries, yeah, you spend 500. Um, when you do your groceries or your utilities or whatever bill, do these bills fluctuate? Yes, no.
Um, yes. Yes, the groceries that fluctuates, the water bill, the light bill, yeah, those do fluctuate.
All right. So when you write down your bills and everything, you could put down into different compartments or sections the ones that stay the same that you know will come out automatically at that amount, then the ones that fluctuate. So when you have the ones that fluctuate, give yourself a little bit of an allowance or something, possibly as a suggestion, because we're talking about your finances and just throwing out
So
ideas.
everything is on auto pay. I don't pay any of my bills. They all pay themselves.
Okay.
It's more
Okay.
of a it's more of a knowing how much needs to be in my bank account. So when that draft happens, I don't go into negative. Like I
Right.
don't either move the money out or spend the money and it's there in my bank account available for me to use.
Okay. So I have an idea now. You got your pen and paper, right?
You have an idea for me?
I mean, suggestion. Let's brainstorm. Let's brainstorm. You're talking about the date that on the 30th. I'm not saying I'm trying to tell you how to budget your money or anything whatsoever. They're just ideas if you're open to it.
Mm, I don't think so.
That's totally fine. That's totally fine. But let's get back on the action plan then.
Hmm.
So the action plan, you said the 30th on a bill day. You said you were gonna double down on it. Um, you said possibly you have a support system, which is your friend.
Hmm.
D-
Yeah, I'm gonna bounce it off my friend because I spend his money too. So
Okay.
um yeah, so that's the plan right now. On the 30th, I'm committing. You know what? Let me put a reminder on my phone because that will be
Right.
or in my calendar at least. No, we're gonna do it as a task.
Now my other question, how will you hold yourself accountable to this?
This is how I am. I'm gonna
Okay. Okay.
do
But
the reminder on my phone. Hold on. What I'm doing again? Budget and what's I doing?
contacting your friend.
No, it's more of just my budget to savings plan. Let me set the dates for the 30th. Time, what time I'm gonna do? What would be a good time of day? Mm, maybe like 4 o'clock when I get off work or lunch. No, when I get off work, I think might be a good time. All right, so I put it on here for my budget savings plan, January 30th at 4 o'clock when I get off work.
Okay. Does that sound like a good first step towards an action plan for you to take?
Yes, I think so. I think so.
So we discussed your support system. We Your accountability is your
Yes,
calendar
I do.
and yourself to that date. We talked about examples and suggestions of how to manage it and everything. How do you feel about this now?
What's that sound, Mommy? I feel pretty good about it. Mommy? Yes, Lena. What's that sound? Just relax. I feel pretty good about it. I think I can I'm gonna actually execute it January 30th. January 30th. Mommy, help. Okay. Just get off. January 30th. January
Okay.
30th.
January 30th is going to be the first
In the
day
book. In the books.
in the books, right? First step. Then possibly maybe later. Um,
In the books. January 30th.
okay. Are there any other challenges for you that might get in the way?
For me completing my goal, let me just double check my calendar, make sure I don't have anything else scheduled. Yes, Leanna. Yes, Leanna. I have a doctor's appointment at 3 o'clock that day. So I guess I'd kind of get off work early that day. So I guess it will work. I do have a doctor's appointment 3 o'clock. And I set for the budget thing to be at 4 o'clock. So
Mm-hmm.
it should work because I'll be off work. I'll be off work early because I got to go to my appointment. So then right after my appointment, then I can just head straight into doing my budget thing. So it should be good. But apart from that, I just would have to either make sure like I like sitting in the car or maybe location wise
Mm-hmm.
or go to the library or something. Maybe in my car. My car is like my happy place.
Mm-hmm.
I do it in my car. But just having
Like
that location is yeah.
where you can sit down and focus, be in
Just
your
to
zone.
focus, yeah, because I can be
Mm-hmm.
all over the place sometimes.
I
Maybe all
understand.
the time. Mhm.
I understand. I could be the same way too. Well, we talked about challenges, we talked about obstacles, talked about your support system, the action plan. Is this something we wanted to work on furthermore past that day of holding yourself accountable?
Well, what I'll do is I definitely want to like check in on my budget, like I guess periodically, you know?
And how would
Lena.
you like that to look like?
Mm, maybe I could set it up as a every check situation, maybe. Like
Mm-hmm.
every time I get a check, I double check my budget. That way I
Okay.
know that I'm not spending outside of my means, maybe.
Okay. Now, let's go over everything we talked about. Unless you have more to discuss about your finances, or we
Mm,
created an extra plan. We talked about your obstacles. How do you feel about it? We did we speak about that?
Yeah, we spoke
How
about the possible challenges.
do you feel confident about this action plan and this course of action?
I do. I do. I
Mm-hmm.
might actually start looking at it ahead of time just to kind of preview to see what exactly, because I have two banks that I know I can do it with, but
Mm-hmm.
the money goes different. So I can definitely look into I could definitely look into like what both banks have to offer. And if I want to just do a paper one, because you did mention something about a paper, like just
Word
doing a regular
Excel.
basic paper. Yeah, but I do like the interactive idea a little bit better.
Mm-hmm.
But I just, it's all about just accessing the budget that I create and running with it, like being for real and so that I can save. Because I think end goal honestly might be a trip to Italy this summer.
Oh wow.
Hopefully, hopefully,
All
hopefully,
right.
hopefully.
So that is the overall goal for Italy. So I'm with you
That'd
on
be
this
a good,
journey.
yeah, that'd be a good hopefully, 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 hopefully.
So how are you feeling about everything we discussed about?
I feel pretty good. I feel pretty good. I have a plan on the 30th. I'm gonna initiate this whole thing. So that'll be good for me.
Mm-hmm.
Um but I'm definitely gonna preview ahead of time just to make sure that on the 30th I can be successful
Okay. I
and
do believe
actually,
in you.
yeah,
You have
okay.
what it takes. I see that. You know, you want to take that
Yeah.
trip to Italy, so I know your eyes are on the
That's
on the
the pot
goal.
of gold ahead, the pot of gold at the end of the
Right.
rainbow. Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm. I hear you.
Yeah. So I just
So
need to tighten up,
tying up on the budget a little, right?
tighten up on my spending. I haven't been doing bad lately, so that's
That's
good. It's
good.
just
That's good. That's
knowing
real
where my
good.
money goes.
Got to show appreciation towards yourself. So just to let you know, we only have about 5 more minutes till
Ah, okay.
our session is over. How do you feel about the session? Is there anything else you want to disclose before we end today?
Um, well, I am happy that you allowed me to explore this topic that I've been hiding from for the longest.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, executing what I want to execute with it might be another challenge, but I feel confident that I can. I just have to schedule it in. I feel like that's my biggest, I wouldn't say issue, but biggest takeaway from just dealing with myself, that once I have something scheduled in on my calendar, then it's happening. I know it's happening. Just
Nice.
like that
Awesome.
run. Like I did that run. I knew like it's Monday. It was Monday. I was cold. I
Hmm.
was like, I'll just go to the gym and run on the treadmill.
There we go.
Didn't get the same feel, but it was done. You get what I mean? Like just that
Yeah,
feeling of
you achieved
being
it.
done. So yeah, yeah. So I do appreciate having you help me through this.
Of course. I got you. Anytime. So
Mm-hmm.
we're gonna schedule another session next time. We're gonna get on top of it, tackle it down, execute. We're gonna accomplish it. All right,
Thank you.
Lisa. You're welcome.
Yeah.
Well, that's it. So, we will talk soon and everything on the next session, okay?
All right. So it was nice talking to you. Thank
You're,
you.
you're welcome. It was nice talking to you too. All right.
All right. Bye.
Bye.